Accessing funding for infrastructure projects can be a complicated process, especially for small, resource-challenged communities. And you may have a long list of necessary repairs, replacements, upgrades, and improvements, all requiring funding. Unfortunately, there can be a lot of obstacles to navigate when it comes to applying for and receiving funding for these projects. It can be a daunting process, and just getting started can feel overwhelming. This is where a funding navigator comes in. A funding navigator is a neutral entity who can serve as an advocate for you during this process. Like how a realtor helps guide you through the complex world of real estate, a funding navigator guides you through the complex world of funding. Because there are so many funding agencies and programs, a funding navigator will research and compare different funding sources to find the best fit for your organization. They will consider aspects such as eligibility, payment provisions, short and long-term cost implications, and application requirements. They will narrow down the many options to a select few which best serve your needs, from which you can choose. The funding navigator will also help connect you with professional resources. They can assist you in recruiting a team of planners, engineers, and other environmental professionals to help plan and scope your project, as well as help you complete and submit all the necessary application materials to the selected funding agencies. Once the funding is received, you can begin work on your projects. But the process isn't finished yet. There are a lot of loan and grant management activities that can include federal cross-cutter regulations that will need to be completed and provided to the funding agencies. The funding navigator can help you sort all these requirements. This not only helps you, but it also makes things easier for the funding agency. While the need for funding is high, because of the complexity of the process, there are often funding sources that aren't able to disperse all the available funds. The funding navigator can bridge that gap by building a pipeline of projects to help funding agencies disperse their funds where needed. We hope to pilot the funding navigator concept in several locations around the country to demonstrate its effectiveness. For more information, check the description below.